Just about ready to race, set, starter sends them away from the 1400 meter marker. Along the inside, Rainbow River began well, passed on the outside by Valeria's Dream. Arabian Red's back in third. Sun Spectacular in the black and pink pushing forward on the outside. So too Call to Glory's gone right up into second position. Then we drop back to midfield. Ignite the Light, your favourite on the rail. The red sleeves and striped cap racing together with Courageous. Then came Green Light Dancer. Along the inside of that one is Cherie for Me. Then came Strange Magic and United Expresses in the red colours. Further back, Valaria Mambo, one from last, and Treasure Hunt is the trailer. Homeward bound, 700 metres from the judge. Valeria's Dream is in front, clear by 2 lengths from Call to Glory in second. Then Rainbow River, 3 off the left-hand side, and further back Sun Spectacular. Behind those, Ignite the Lights, getting tight for room there. The red sleeves and striped cap, 2 off the left-hand side. Cherie for Me's on the far side. 400 to go. Valeria's Dream's in front. Cherie for Me, Call to Glory. Sun Spectacular between runners trying to run on. Further back in the field is Arabian Red. It's Valeria's Dream, Sun Spectacular, and Cherie for Me on the far side. Valeria's Dream, Sun Spectacular, Cherie for Me. Arabian Red is running on strongly on the outside with Valaria Mambo and Call to Glory, but Sun Spectacular's got it. Sun Spectacular second close between Valaria Mambo and Arabian Red, then Call to Glory, Cherie for Me, and further back Valeria's Dream. So this is trained by Kelly Mitchley, bred by Wilgebosdrift and Maritzfontein, owned by Mr. S.C. Meadows. Muzieni, the winning rider. 2 off the left-hand side in the black and pink colours. Goes together with Cherie for Me. Unfortunately, your favourite got very tight for room in the closing stages. Ignite the Light. I didn't see that on this head-on replay. Must have been a little bit further back, probably at about the 300-metre mark. But unfortunately, couldn't go with him after that. Number 11, Sun Spectacular, the 4-year-old daughter of Master of My Fate, out of the Dawn Approach mare Sun Up, now in the winner's box for the second time from 20 starts.
The Wilgebosdrift and Maritzfontein bred Sun Spectacular comes through in a thrilling finish under Muzieni for the Kelly Mitchley yard to find the winner's box and take race 7. Very well done to her groom, John. He will be receiving 1,500 Rand as the winning groom from World Sports Betting, and great to have Paris on hand to collect on his behalf. Paris, thank you very much. Muzi's having a last-minute chat there to the stable to Carl, actually, and waiting for him to come in and join. Apparently they have a lot to talk about. If this is how much you have to talk about after a win, I'd hate to see when you don't find the winner's box. But I'm glad the smiles are on your faces, and Sun Spectacular comes through to take the victory. It was a finish where everyone seemed to suddenly get going late and take off, and a couple of horses were finishing around you, but she did best of all.
Yes, obviously watching the last race with Louis, I was sitting up third, right there with the pace, and I don't know if you noticed the first 3 horses up they stayed on. So obviously they have trimmed the grass, which helps horses a lot, and obviously there's a strong tailwind, so they're actually sustaining it up there. So I wasn't going to make a mistake of being out on my ground if I could be close, and this filly last time hit a big flat spot, and I thought possibly 16, 1800 would be better for, even today when Valerine moved alongside of her, she hit a big flat spot like she won't go through. I was actually doubting my moment, but she's kind of found like a second wind and was able to help me underneath me to get a bit more out of her, and she actually won a good race.
And you rode a very determined race. The horses from the yard are being there and thereabouts. They just need to go that little bit closer for the win, and you were not going to let it bypass you today.
Yeah, no, thank you. I was a bit frustrated most in the first race, stumbled badly, and obviously lost the race. So I thought, Jesus, but at least we're on the board now, and obviously in the next race I expect a massive run.
Fantastic. Muzi, well done.
Thank you very much. Well done to all the owners for their patience. Kelly, I've been off for 2.5 months, probably a bit rusty the first 2 meetings, so just thanks for the patience, and grateful that we can start picking up some winners.
Well, let's hope this is the first of many. Well done to Muzi aboard Sun Spectacular, filly by Master of My Fate. And Kelly, as I mentioned to Muzi, the horses are thereabouts. Just got to get that little bit closer, and let's hope this one opens the gates.
Yeah, no, thanks to Muzi for his patience with us. Really appreciate it. It's been a quite a few weeks, but the yard is knocking on the door. We've had a couple of seconds today and a thirds, and all have been in the money. But just thanks to our whole team for all their patience and all the owners with their patience and still sticking with us and everything, and especially to Sean. He hasn't had a winner in a while, but he would like to dedicate this win to his daughter's 18th, Crystal, and also to his friend's 50th today. And so they're celebrating in Durban, so they're having a great time. Pity he couldn't be here today with his wife, Siren. It would have been nice to have them here today, and also he had a second earlier on with Lord Quinn. So just a nice day all round for Sean, and just hoping for another one in the next. I think we've got a nice hand in the next race, and also just want to say a huge thank you to our whole team, to Paris, to all the grooms, and also to Kyle, putting all the horses in the races. We've been working very hard at the stables, been there every day, and also just a big thanks to our sponsors, Betfair South Africa.
Well, I think a great win. I'm glad it is one that can mark a couple of special occasions, being an 18th and a 50th, so it arrived on the right time. And we'll cross our fingers for you in the last. I think it's Son of Zeus and...
Abound.
And Room for Maneuver.
And Room for Maneuver.
You've actually got some nice runners.
Yeah. No, and we've got French Impact. We've got all four in the race. So I think Son of Zeus is very well, and I think he can come across the post. Abound's also doing very, very well at home. I do think he's a little bit better suited to Polly, but won't cut him off at the race. Room for Maneuver, I do think he's looking for a little bit further, but he is working very well at home. French Impact, he just needs to behave, and I'm sure he can show improvement.
All chances for checks. Kelly, well done.
Thank you so much.
Sun Spectacular, very well done to Sean Meadows. Congratulations. Glad to see your filly find the winner's box for you. And again, a really, really driving finish there by Muzieni.